Hello, An. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good. I'm so excited to do this quick interview. All about
Okay.
FYSO. I guess to get started, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Anh LyJordan, and I am the founder of Accelerate the Climb, an organization that helps first-generation college students as they transition from college to career by leveraging the first-gen alumni community.
I love what you do. I'm just low-key obsessed. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about FYSO, i.e. Figure Your Shit Out, the Accelerator program. And I think a great place to start is, why did you join FYSO? And in other words, more specifically, what problem or problems were you trying to solve that inspired you to join an accelerator program?
Well, first off, I wouldn't have been able to give that quick little, what do I do and who am I? I wasn't able to do that before I joined FYSO. So I think that says something right there. I am a recovering, Christina, I'm a recovering trial attorney, and I have a very kind of linear formulaic way that I used to solve problems. And coming into the world of entrepreneurship, I realized that it was a very different way of thinking that I wasn't used to, and I needed technical guidance as well as support, and it's exactly what I found. I was trying to figure out how to solve my problem of helping students by leveraging the skills that I had, taking that passion and finding a way to make a difference. But I needed more subject knowledge, and I totally found that in both the program that you had as well as my favorite part about FYSO, which is our community that was created from it. That's, I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about that more, but that's really my huge takeaway from FYSO, was finding my people and people who made me feel understood, and also were able to provide me with support, whether it's technical support or just emotional support, so it wasn't so lonely.
Loneliness.
Yeah.
That's why I created the program, to be quite frank. Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about the people. So who is in your cohort, and, you know, I guess, what were some of your biggest takeaways in, you know, getting to be surrounded by people going through a similar life phase and working on, you know, business problems, and also, you know, what kind of people are in the program?
Well, I mean, I think the people that select into a program like this automatically kind of are your people. They're the people that are brave, but at the same time also want like company and collaborators or accountability. I found that the entrepreneurship journey was really lonely. I'd just be sitting in my office on my own, working all the time. Even if I went out to community spaces like a co-working space or a coffee shop where I would see the same people, it wasn't actual community that provided emotional and professional support, because everyone was doing their own thing. And in this community, to learn, to find accountability, and we're all looking for understanding. And that's exactly what we found. What I really liked about the program was just that we were all in different phases of our journeys, so that we could provide different levels of support to each other, but at the same time, also really understand what the other was going through. You know, I have a very supportive spouse at home, and it's different explaining to him the challenges that I was going through than it was to talk to my people. And I just look forward to them. I know I've told you this, Christina, but I had over the course of the 6 months, you know, several times that it was either something really hard was happening or something really exciting happening. And literally every week when we would have our meetings, just with our small group or whether it was a big group, that would be the thing I was looking forward to, like, to get on the FYSO call and like share this with people, because they will understand that this isn't just you did a good job, but they'd be like, we know the struggle that you went through to get to this point, and this is a really good job, and we're really happy for you. So that's the community that I was looking for and that I really needed, to the point where I still, with our small group, we still get together every 2 weeks to talk, even though our cohort, our FYSO group, is officially over.
I love that. I think you hit on something too. what do you think about FYSO made it safe for you to be able to open up, you know, and share your struggles?
Well, I mean, I think it helped in the beginning that we were all coming from different journeys and different parts of our journey, but we all ended up getting the same foundational information from you and the speakers that you had. You shared that common experience to build off of. And then from that, the way the program was set up was that we took that and shared our personal experiences with it. And so we were able to learn about each other while we were learning about ourselves. You know, part of my favorite things that we did was the hot seats that you would have when we would have the whole group together, because what it did was, I mean, it just felt like a luxury. It took substantive technical knowledge, and then it gave us coaching from you with someone's real life experience, that not only could we learn more about this other person that you grow to care about, right, and their journey and their product and their service that they're doing, but it also gives you an opportunity to reflect on your own experience and how it might apply to you. There's something that I would sit there and I'd be like, well, I'm not working on that issue right now with my what I'm doing. But by the end of the hour, I'd be like, oh, I think I could still apply that to something I'm doing, or not specifically, but I can analogize that. It was a really connected way of seeing different parts of my life that I wouldn't have otherwise even thought about thinking of.
It makes so much sense. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you can go study almost anything now on Google, but it's not the same as being in community and seeing real life examples, and yeah, and then being able to tie that back to your own organization. Not to mention also the other thing is the emotional part.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody laughs at entrepreneurship. I mean, everyone's like, oh, it's a roller coaster. And it's like, yeah. So is it going to be a positive, fun roller coaster? Or is it going to be, you know, I feel like I'm about to be a train wreck?
Well, and it was so nice to have over the course of the 6 months, people understanding really what I'm working on, not like cocktail party, elevator pitch understanding, but like really understanding things so that you could trust them to even, again, the entrepreneurship journey. You're doing all this on your own. Be another set of eyes to look at copy or things that you're sending out, and not having to go through the explaining everything that you're trying to accomplish by this, but they already know. And I mean, I don't know if I've told you the story, Christina, but I pushed out like a document a few weeks ago, and I had our group to review. And my one girlfriend, the woman in our program, was like, I think it looks really great, blah, 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 blah. She gave me a few technical things. She goes, and you probably should put something on here that this is a service that you're providing for first-gen students, because it's not in there. And you know what? I live in my world where everything I'm doing is first-gen work, but I was pushing this out to like my entire LinkedIn network, to my entire, like everything. And I was like, oh yeah. She goes, otherwise you're just gonna have like random people calling you. And it's the kind of thing where I was so in my own tunnel vision. It didn't even cross my mind. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. But it's really nice having like people with different skill sets too. You know, we've got like designers and you know, content folks and copywriting people with different skills that I wouldn't normally have to ask questions about. So
I love that case study, because I'm a marketer, and even I have sent things out into the world before I found my support system, where I was like, why did I think that was a good idea? And the reason is you can't see the forest from the trees. Like, everybody needs help, no matter what your expertise is. And once you get stuck in your world, you get so in the details, it's so easy to miss the big picture. And that's just being human. That's not due to any flaw. It's just understandable. But when you're like in it and you're just focusing on execution, it's so easy to like miss something huge like that.
yeah.
So thanks for sharing. How has your situation changed? Okay, so now we're post FYSO. How is life after the accelerator program? How have you changed?
I've really missed my people, but like I said, we've kept in touch informally throughout our little BOG. But I think I have a strong idea of knowing what I know and knowing what I need help with. knowing what I'm good at and knowing what I don't like. I have a stronger idea of the whole process and understanding where I am in it. You know, when we first started that first weekend, Christina, remember your first questions that you had up was like, how much money do you want to make out of this? And I thought, oh, that's probably a question I should have answered, asked myself before I went out on this journey. What's my goal with it? So just things of knowing I don't know is huge. Knowing that it's okay not to know it and then I'll figure it out and that I don't have to have all the answers is huge. But then also the difference now is I do feel like I have a network, whether it's the people in our cohort, the extension of your network that you connect all of us to. It really, it doesn't feel as lonely. I feel like I easily can say, like I said, like I have a question about something or I want someone to review something. I actually have people to go to, direct it like directly, and know that I can trust them, that I care about what their opinion is, and that they actually care about me. That they won't give me that perfunctory, oh, it looks good, but they'll actually look at it with a critical eye and know me, how to communicate back to me what I need to do. That's it's just given me a whole community that if I need accountability, emotional support, or technical support, I feel like I have, and I didn't have that 7 months ago, 8 months ago.
I freaking love you. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being you. Like, I can't wait to see all of the insanely amazing things you're going to do for first-gen college students. And we still have our community, and it's growing. So I can't wait for you to meet you.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to continue to grow the community because it's just going to be an extension of you, which for me is an extension of me. And, you know, I want to help all the people that are going through the program as well, because part of, I think, the magic of it is with you as the connector. It's going to be all good people whose hearts are in the right place, who want to do the best that they can and want to help each other. And so I want to be part of that. I want to stay part of that.
Well, I freaking love you. Thank you for doing this interview, and stay for FYSO.
Okay. All right. Bye.